Well, today is Saturday, July the 12th, and we got some car shows to go to. And the first one's going to be in North Bonneville, the Gorge Days. Let's take a look at their flyer. Well, here's their flyer, and yeah, looks like an interesting show. Let's go and see what it's like. Well, here we are at North Bonneville, and I will say that last year this entire green area where I'm standing was packed with cars, so it's a little bit of a no-show this year, but there's a lot of cars. Yeah, there's still cars coming. I never was a big fan of the Chevelle, but I have to say that's beautiful. Here's just a plain old 1950 Ford two-door that I bought in 1960 for $50 and painted it almost that color, and it was just a daily driver. And that's the way things were. Here's your average 41 panel truck with the 39 grill. Well, they did Fords. Well, I'm going to stay in the shade here, but long list of nice cars to take a look at. Here's a little contrast between the newer and the older. A couple of rag tops. And 36 Ford convertible. I had the Roadster. Yeah, the postcard says it's a 33, and certainly has that 32 look-alike grille, but that's the way Ford trucks were. And here's another one. This one is identified as a 34, so don't know how I would tell the difference. And what would a car show be without our friend and his Willys? Sitting right next to an awfully pretty red truck. And the typical 29 Model A two-door. Nice. And that's definitely a 41, as we've learned now. Headlights are in the fender wells, where the 39s aren't. And a 48, beautiful. Let's take a look at the paint on this 39 two-door. Very interesting. Hope the color comes out. That was wrong again. It is a 40, but that would be a 40 standard. Yep. Got the name Sailor Hardware. Interesting. Well, he says it's a, the title says it's a 33, but it sure has a 34 grill. So who knows? Now here's a 51 that looks like it's just ready to leap out of the starting line and get going. And interestingly enough, the owner says that he has raised the top 3 inches. Can you imagine what it would have been? Wow. Might take a look at this 51 Merc. It's just all original. Very beautiful. And the last one we looked at was identified as a 40. Let's see what this one is. The last one was identified as a 41. Mistake, this one's a 41, but has the original flathead engine with the 85 horse, 24 stud, very clean. Well, a few more cars have come in. since we arrived, but it's time to leave. Temperatures forecast to be 95 today, so cool here. Time for one more picture. 32 coupe with a massive engine. I'd like to know what that engine is. Wow. Okay, last shot and goodbye to North Bonneville State Park Car Show. Well, it's 11:15 and we're in downtown Vancouver at our second car show. Not a very big one, but anyway, certainly worth seeing. And we did pass 40 or 50 more cars going to the North Bonneville show. They were just a little late. Well, what would it be without the music? Mitsubishi named the money pit, and we can see why. Been a lot of money spent in this car. Take a look. Isn't that nice? And high-fi system, nitrous oxide. My goodness. And here's a Chevy for sale. For 47, I guess. Missed again. 48. It's called a 1917 T-bucket. Not very much 1917 about this. How about those headlight brackets? Like that. Or it has air conditioning. Don't think so. Well, wasn't a very big show, but whatever. I think this car gets best of show. That's got my vote anyway. Well, almost noon, and as usual, just pulled right in and got a nice parking spot. This show promises to be as big as the North Bonneville one. Well, isn't that a pretty Plymouth? It's a really pretty little Plymouth. Is this the one we saw at North Plains? I don't know. Almost looks like. There is a lot to be seen here today. And this is just the beginning. Now you talk about a smoking Mustang Corvette. Cut. Now you talk about a smoking Corvette. Get that right. Jeez. Red, white, and blue. Isn't that pretty? Really. Even got entertainment. Just a little bit of everything here. 51 Woody. Very nice. 29 Roadster pickup. A few more things to see over here too. 32 Chevrolet special sedan, 4-door. It's about the original you can get. And there's the freewheeling knob. You pull that, and same thing as pushing the clutch. It's freewheeling.
There was a bumper now. Originally, it did have a
what a beauty.
tank on it.
Even the Coast Guard's here. Yeah, you talk about an attack vehicle. I think that thing could just about do anything. Yeah. A lot of color here. To vote on what?
People's choice.
Yeah, we're looking at the straight 8 in this Packard. Interesting. A 36 Packard, man. You were somebody if you had that 36. Oh, let's say 38. 37. Wrong guess. Okay. Let's say 52. Let's see. 52. How about that? Got it right. MGTD. Bought mine for $800. 1958. Been restored really beautifully though. Especially the chrome. Live to drive to these shows.
Baseline 185th.
What's that, 5 miles or
3 miles.
3 miles?
3-4 miles.
Yeah. And it's a daily driver. Reasonably so. Driven to the car shows. 09. Oh, Hartford. And I just got blasted by a ray of sunshine off this paint. Whoa! Blinded me. It's a gasser. 26 Chevrolet bathtub, and lo and behold, it's got hydraulic brakes. My goodness. Is that original? Have to find out. Beautiful. 34 Ford, 4-door, suicide doors. Look at the people in the back. They're gangsters. That's Bonnie and Clyde. Yep. Even got the gun, bullet holes. Interesting. 40 Nash. We've seen that at different shows. Yeah. We got a gauge for everything.
Of course.
Also a rather interesting gas pedal and brake. Interesting. Little roadster, sort of set up like a highboy. Interesting. 1994 Chevrolet of some model. Interesting. Time for us to go. One last look at this almost 32. Well, I'm at a show that's supposedly at the Wooden Chicken, and this is just the overflow because it's filled at the Wooden Chickens. So, pretty hot today, got to walk fast. 1924. Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. There's a tricked out VW camper. 41 Packard Woody. That's pretty rare. The parking lot of Uncle Jenny's now. We'll gradually make it to the Wooden Chicken. Absolutely beautiful little 33. Nameplate says a 34, a 33 grill, and a little kid car here, a Willys. Well, they made it to the Wooden Chicken first time. Boy, what a crowd. Back when a Plymouth was a big car. Look at those tails. Wow. Well, enough music. And just a little rat rod. I can smell the fresh paint. A couple of little 32s. 3-window coupe. And a highboy. Okay. 34 or 35? 35 panel delivery. Yeah.
I got a picture of you standing there. Do you?
28 with the original engine, with the exception of little Stromberg 97s. Yep, time for me to hang it up. A lot of cars here. Surprised there's that many in Portland. I've seen and Washington. See the 4 different shows. That's just for today. That's a 53 CAD DeVille. And it's hard to believe, but I had a 52 in 61, and that was my daily driver. I couldn't tell 52 from 53. Great car. Well, this show goes on until 7 tonight, and since they're serving beer and it's 95 degrees, I think there'll be a lot of happy people. I'm not going to be one of them. Well, time to put this baby to bed for the day, clean it up, and get it ready for tomorrow. 142 miles a day. Yep. And a lot of driving.